Hi guys, I hope you can hear me. I really hope you can hear me. If you can't hear me, I'll be so upset. But I am recording this from a new app I have, and I'll link it down below. It's just to react, and it's funny, it's fun to react. So I decided I wanted to watch The Batman Came For Us by Haley Reese, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just react to it. So I love you, Haley. I love Liloi. I'm gonna do both videos. And please check out my channel and subscribe, everyone. So, yeah. I hope you guys can hear me. I know I said this a lot, but just wear your headphones or something. I don't know. Let's see. Because apparently a lot of bad stuff happened to them. Well, I mean, I believe them, but so I want to know what happened to them.
Clearing class in the forest, you'll find a fabulous banquet, a fairy walk. If you close your eyes and you open your mind, the veil disappears and you see it.
It's Haley Reese, and I just very quickly have to say that you guys are so lucky that you're getting this video in the location that you are. After what we have both just endured, you guys have no idea. This is going to be a two-part video. The rest of the video is going to be on Loi's channel. I'm unfortunately going to leave this at a very terrifying point, but it just gets scarier than that when you head on over to Loi's channel. What we are about to tell you, we can genuinely say from the bottom of our hearts, is the God's honest truth. Like, it's 5 in the morning. I wish
we are exhausted.
Yeah,
FYI.
Yawning. We both have somewhere to be in the morning. We've said this in all of our videos. If you just came from my vlog or her vlog, you know that we were up at 5 in the morning. And the fact
we also
paused. We went to go eat veggies sandwiches. Do I have anything in my teeth?
No. Do I?
No, you're good.
Okay.
We're good. We literally went and had
we covered food, and the saddest part is we thought we could eat so much because we were so looking for that comfort, and we could have totally split something.
We ate like a fourth of our meals a piece because we were just so rattled
nervous. And we even had our server for, you notice she barely came back after we told her?
We told our server what happened, and she was kind of and she didn't come back.
We got a new server. So basically,
when you're that scared,
if you saw where I last left off to my oh my gosh, I can't even talk. It's 5 a.m. If you saw where I last left off in my previous video, we were trying to contact something through an EVP, and it was not really necessarily working. Now, we knew enough to know something was there, but it wasn't enough to give you guys anything juicy or us anything to go off of.
Something I want to say really quickly, and maybe you already know this if you watched one of my previous videos where I talked about something really creepy happening in a video of mine. And I talked about some paranormal things I had experienced. I had turned on this app and kind of walked around my...
Just to let you guys know that, go to Loi's channel because she has a lot of crazy stuff happening. And this thing, she had this skeleton dog and it turned his head slowly to her. Oh my goodness, shivers. Okay, back to the video. Sorry. Just want to mention
with it to see if different cell phone signals interfered with it, to see if radio waves, my cable, anything. And something that it did was it made white noise.
Right.
And then you could hear voices through it. You could hear what it was saying, and for some reason sitting here, we couldn't hear the words. It would keep saying weak signal.
This exact spot, and that's where it gets really terrifying. So you guys saw little bits and pieces of this. We're sitting here, nothing's coming. The bear is understanding that something's around.
The bear was so talkative.
Is saying entity detected,
and it'll flash on the screen and then go away. And every time,
the minute we were recording something, it cut out. It wouldn't record anything for you guys. It was just not functioning, not working, nothing. And Loi's like, Haley, this isn't what it was like. So all of a sudden, just like in our first video in this little mini series we did, it just cuts out the camera. But it not only cuts out. This is your camera, so you explain.
I have never, ever, I have used a million memory cards. I've used this camera for 4 hours at a time, never giving it a break, never giving it anything. You have the Sony a5100, so you know that one overheats. This doesn't overheat, it doesn't need time to cool, it doesn't stop recording at a specific point. It kept stopping the recording, and so this was the second time that this has happened, mind you. So it stops recording as we're what did I say? I think we were literally talking about right before this happened, I wonder if nothing's gonna happen while we record.
Well, we said that, and then it stopped.
It stops.
But the craziest thing is, not like the last time where it just stopped. This time it not only stopped, it shut itself off.
Yep.
The lens closed.
Completely
it was we
off.
had decided we were done, and it was just over. So I tried to repeat myself about 10 to 20 times, saying out loud, if something is here and it does not feel comfortable, because you guys all know, like, I know Loey's like this too, but I'm very adamant on respecting the spiritual world. I never want to like lure or provoke or taunt anything. So if it feels uncomfortable, that's like my number one priority, is to be like, you know, no views are worth upsetting something that's deceased. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, if you're uncomfortable, have Boo Bear say something. And I couldn't even finish that first sentence, and he spoke. And so we're like, that's
he specifically actually said, what is your favorite song? And
no, he said, I like music. What's your favorite song?
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. He said, I like music. What's your favorite song?
And that was eerie, based off of like kind of who we thought we were talking to.
Yeah.
So, and like what we know deep down beneath the surface on that. So we looked at each other like, okay. And I said, please let me finish my sentence and like give me 10 seconds. If you feel uncomfortable with me telling you.
Okay, I'm back. I'm with Better Light, and Josh just left to work. That's why I stopped. But anyway, let's go back to this. This is interesting. Oh my goodness.
And have Boo Bear, and he spoke again. And we're like, you have to give it time. So eventually I said, okay, have Boo Bear speak if you'd rather us do this without any cameras, nothing. And it spoke. So we're like, okay.
Haley couldn't even finish her sentences. And I have to tell you, he's not on a timer. He doesn't speak like every 60 seconds or some odd number like that. Like,
I have spaced prior to this. And you guys, that he was like spaced, and I wish every 10 seconds. This is the crazy thing about the paranormal world, though, is like, we wish we could prove this to you. Like, we kept saying the whole time, like, we should just start filming, but we never wanted to disrespect it.
Because we specifically asked, hey, if we stop, this is where it gets into, if we stop recording, will you talk to us? And it was like things would start happening. We would start hearing voices on the EVP. The white noise.
It happens a lot. It just happens a lot.
Oh my god, the tapping.
That's gonna.
Honestly, this is why I believe this. I'm sorry, I'm stopping a lot. I just want to talk about it too. This is why I believe it, because ghosts don't want people to see them. They don't want it to be filmed, you know? So that's why I understand. I believe them, because honestly, things have happened to me before, and as soon as I tell someone about it, it stops. It just stops. Like, it's there. I hate it, but it happens, so that's why I believe it.
Scary in a moment when we get into that.
It really is.
So finally we decided, we shut off not only the camera, even though it's already off.
Like, by the way, the EVP recorder also turned itself off. I don't even think I mentioned that.
So many times.
Really?
Like, multiple times.
So we literally said, can we use, because, okay, I should explain, because I learned this through Loey. Her EVP recorder was literally like,
Turn on phone, give me a second.
Things, but you can choose to record it so we can save it.
Right.
Or you can choose to not. So we shut the ring light off, we shut everything off, and then we said, is it okay if we still listen through this, but you don't record it? All of a sudden, we heard, like, I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, in the
Oh my gosh.
And what was so weird is that the recorder wasn't saying, like, it wasn't like words were popping up on screen and it was like, I'm here on screen. It was like, we heard this kind of garble and we heard, I'm here.
And then we heard, and then we
voice.
said, wait, something's there? Like, what do you want to tell us? And it literally goes, save me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we started to literally cry. We're like the biggest babies in this. And we're not like that. Like we deal with spiritual stuff all the time. We literally, our eyes are filled with tears, and we said,
The Woman in White.
Save you from what? And I kid you guys not, this EVP repeats itself like 10 times. From the bad man, the bad man, the bad man, bad man. And all of a sudden, we feel like it's right behind us, like right where we're sitting.
So during this time frame, when it really starts picking up and something is telling us bad man, bad man, bad man, bad man, and when I'm telling you this, it's not like the EVP recorder was saying bad man.
It was a woman's voice.
We heard someone saying bad man.
I can hear it under oath.
Yeah.
Like God strike me dead. That's what we heard.
And it's awful because I wish that there was proof, but like at the end of the day,
there's two of us though. Like if this is not an incident of Loey experienced something crazy and I'm watching her video, or I experienced something together, like we heard this.
Right.
So we're like,
but behind us this entire time as it starts, we hear tapping, 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 tap, 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 tap.
But where it gets really scary, so we're hearing this tapping. Where it gets really scary is this whole time that this camera's off, Loey's inclined to go to the bathroom. I feel like that it's gonna be better there. And I'm telling Loey, I have a really bad feeling about going there. Like my heart is sinking, and like something is persuading Loey to want to go to the bathroom. So all of a sudden, she says something like, bad man there, something like that, where we felt like it was behind us. So Loey's like, do you want to get up and go to the couch? I'm like, yes, please.
So during this time frame, it just felt really heavy behind us. We kept hearing that tapping, and something felt wrong.
We start to feel like, I said to Loie, I feel like something is right behind my head, and Loie goes, I feel like something's right there too. Let's go to the couch. So we get up to go to the couch, and at this point in time, Loie goes, let's go to the bathroom. Let's go check out the bathroom.
Right.
And I say to Loie, okay, and all of a sudden, you guys, I wish I was lying to you. The EVP goes, no, not safe. And so now my heart sinks.
Run!
And I turn to Loie, and I don't even know what to do. Like, I think I look like a skeleton, just like a ghost. And I look at Loie, and Loie's like, why is it not safe? Like, can you talk to us? And she says, Batman again. Batman. She repeats it. And Loie was like, okay, so what do we do? Like, what can we do? And this is where I'm going to conclude my story, because it's about to get really crazy.
So much scarier.
Yeah.
I wish to God it hadn't. Like, something you guys have to know is that we were, like, crying.
Like, actually crying, though. Like, our server downstairs can attest to this. The guy at the front desk saw how, we were like, where's, like, 24-hour food?
We need food.
Yeah. And, like, literally the craziest thing is, we're sitting there, and I said, would you like us to come back with somebody who can help fix this and help you spiritually? And this thing said, what did it say?
It said plus.
So, like, a +1, as if to say yes. And I said, I promise, I will make sure this person, we promise, we both said that, we'll make sure this person does not exploit you. And this is where I'm going to leave my story, because this is where it gets nuts. The response was,
well, maybe we should make them wait for my video.
Okay. No, honestly, I'm going to make you guys wait, because Loie has it.
We're uploading at the same time, so you guys can literally click.
These two videos are up at the exact same time, you guys. What you're about to hear, what happens next, what happens when we try to escape this room. You guys have no idea.
Unreal.
I wish I was lying. This room is stunning. This is a room that people wish that they could afford or have the opportunity to stay in. And we looked at each other, and I said, Loie, like, what do we do? And Loie's like, do we sleep at my house?
That was the first thing out of my mouth.
That was. She's like, I don't think I can sleep here. And I was like, well, what do we do? Like, we're here now. Like, we've been given this great opportunity to stay here, and now we're gonna flee at the first sight of something. So if you guys want to hear what we did, what happened next, and kind of where we're at now, definitely go check out Loie's link. I will have it in the description box. It will be like in the top fold. Check it out. This is by far one of the most crazy, surreal, unbelievable experiences I've had. And I want to know what you guys think of this.
And I can just say before we sign off here, like, I know all of you guys watching are obviously Haley's viewers, but like, I knew things.
I'm your viewer too, girl.
We've talked about this before, and we've had experiences together before, even just talking on the phone. And I knew it was going to be bad, but and I've said this like 30 million times to Haley tonight. I could not in a million years
imagine this. We never imagined that the response we would get would be to this degree, and to know that it's real is that this app was completely inactive while we were filming with you guys.
Yep.
Completely. And you might say, oh, conspiracy theory, they just made it up.
Yeah.
I can say under oath, over Ace's life, that's my baby boy, that's my baby dog, like my life,
over
my
your
world.
Grandfather's grave, over my dad's grave.
Yes, like everything I care about. These messages, be it whatever, be it coincidental, if you want to be skeptical, only came through when we stopped the camera, and that could be coincidental. We don't believe it is, but for your argument's sake, like, we'll say like it could be.
Yeah, maybe it was literally just pure coincidence, but at the end of the day, it literally it happened.
It scared the living daylights out of us, and we know it happened, and I can just tell you that what we're telling you is the truth of what happened.
Sorry, my dad called and interrupted the thing because I am on a phone app, and the reason I kept looking back is because I am uploading a Vlogmas video, and that's why I'm like waiting for it to load like this. That's why I kept looking back. But anyway, I'll stay tuned for my Vlogmas. Anyway, but fun fact, I did check out Loie. Loie was the first one, and then Haley. But what's funny is that they weren't connected to me. Like, I just like scary stuff, so like I just saw them separately, and I like that's how I discovered them, which is so funny. But man, this collab is like, you know, on Disney Channel, the That's So Sweet Life with Hannah Montana or something like that. That's how I feel. Like, I am so excited. Let's keep watching. Give me a second.
Us, and whether or not it is pure coincidence, I will never know. But it was enough.
I can never believe that.
To just be incredible. incredibly terrified. So on that note, you guys, head on over to Loey's channel. We're gonna conclude this. Thank you so much for having me here. Literally, like, not that like you've had me here like as if I'm a guest, but
we've had
this was
so much fun.
idea. We had such a crazy adventurous night, and like this whole thing has been crazy, and we're very fortunate that we both can take a negative like entity and be able to overcome it and come and sit in the same spot it happened in the same night
and be so much stronger
because of it. But that takes like a very powerful spirit, and I think that we're very fortunate to have that. But on that note, you guys, I'm gonna conclude. I know you're dying to know what happens over on Loey's channel. And yeah, remember, my loves, do all things with kindness. Until next time, we love you.
Love you.
Love you too.
Your outro is so.
So before I leave, I had to go to work in an hour, so I can't react to the Loey's video, but I'm not gonna watch it because I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to post that one tomorrow, or maybe tonight. I might post it after work, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna post Loey's, and I'm not gonna watch it, I promise. I didn't watch this one, I was like scared. I am scared, oh my goodness, not gonna think about it all day at work, like what's happening, where did they stay, and stuff like that. But anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. Yes, it was like 60 minutes long because it's a reaction video, like this. But anyway, yeah, go check out their channels, they're amazing. And well, yeah, bye, I love you guys.